All right. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome on in. Thank you for joining in with me today. Come on up in here, my beautiful earth signs.
All the wishes and dreams come true.
Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome back to all the other subscribers, my A1s. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome to the new subscribers. Welcome. And welcome to the ones who are just stopping by for a quick view. Prayerfully you'll join the family. Go ahead and subscribe. Let's get in it, y'all. Thank you again for joining in with me today. As you see from the title of the video, we're going to go ahead and dive into this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. Y'all, I'm trying to calm myself and be patient because I've already done this before. Not to say that, obviously the pre-recorded part that you'll see with the cards and all of that, yes, that was done months ago. But I mean this voiceover. We're going to get into that in a minute. So I'm just trying to stay calm because I did one whole, outside of even the intro, which was about, intro and recap, I'd say, which was about 15, 20 minutes in and of itself. I did a whole reading. And y'all, it's nothing. There's no sound. And I made sure to do all the things. I check, I do a testing and all of that. And I do believe that, I know that is a message, definitely. Everything is a sign, right? I don't believe in coincidences, any of that. Because I checked, double checked, triple checked, because this has happened before. And it honestly was traumatizing because it's like all that work and effort and time that you put in and you can't get back. But I do feel like the message is quite a bit. It's probably several for different people depending on where you are in your life. But what I would say is, number one, I've been these headphones. I know that's what it is because I've been like Spirit been giving me the message. Just go ahead and get new ones. Let these up because baby, they're so tattered. I don't even know why I'm holding on to them. Like because they still work in a way. It's just when I disconnect and reconnect the mic, because it's like a jack, you know what I mean? Like a headphone jack type of deal that the mic is connected to. That's where the issue is. Because they still work perfectly fine as noise cancellation, and like I can still hear when I connect them to my computer and the laptop and all of that. So it's like, but baby, they so tattered. I've had them for years, and they the what you call it, what you call that stuff? Not the foam, but the little protection. It's like a it's not really plastic. It's like a rubbery, thin type of deal. I don't know. It's probably some type of mixture of some sort. Anyway, that then peeled all off of the foam. Thank God the foam ain't breaking down. But like, I don't even like that because it's on top of my head. You know what I mean? So I generally wear like a covering so that some of the shit don't get in my hair. Anyway, that's a whole nother side note. But even saying all of that, like for real, there is something that you're going to have to let go. And that is and was, from what I remember, because I really don't remember every single thing, but I do believe that was the main, for the reading that I did, that was the main message. And I believe it had to do, it was, not even I believe, it was the fire sign reading. So I don't know what's going to come out even for all that, but I still feel like even as we got to get into this intro, and I try not to make it too long, y'all, that is the main message anyway, because I say that as we're about to get through the recap, that there's a decision that's going to need to be made. And honestly, you better do it willingly. Or it's going to be done for you. Your choice, confirmation, excuse me. But anyway, matter of fact, let me make sure this has even recorded before we continue. Okay, yeah, so we are safe. So it definitely is the mic. Because I know it's not the phone or what I'm recording from, because anything else picks it up, that's just fine. And anyway, that's that on that. So let's move on. Before we dive into this, y'all, it should go without saying, just to quickly get through the disclaimer, these readings are general, not all may apply, take what does, let the rest fly, and maybe a message for someone else, somebody closely connected to you, or even not, could be talking about something globally, or, that's going on, even maybe not so much globally, but more locally in your town, but really may not necessarily have anything to do with you, you just may be witnessing it, right? whatever will have you. Like I said, take what resonates, let the rest fly. And we don't get down with gender roles over here. However, you will likely hear me say he and or she in reference to masculine and or feminine energies, which we all have both within us. So roles may be reversed, flip-flop yourself as you need to. Like I said, apply where it lies, otherwise let it fly. Do not force that shoe to fit if it doesn't, y'all. I am not responsible for your future toes. Let them currents hurting because you won't enforce something that wasn't intended for you in the first place. Be accountable. Be responsible for your own actions. I don't know your life, okay? This is just fun and entertainment, and honestly, like, you should use these readings as just like confirmation, because that's really what it is, okay? Anyways, you know that you know that you know. Use your power, okay? Don't give anybody too much credit, like at all. Anybody outside of you. So that was another part of what I was gonna say as far as not having any sound and all that, is that spirit or somebody didn't want it getting out the way that it did or was, right? Honestly, not did, because it didn't happen, but like something in like it. Really, what I'm getting is the energy of they are allowing you to show up bigger, better, brighter in a different way, because that's basically what it is, you know, as we got to get into it, if I can get through all this. All right, so I am big on numerology, y'all. Whether or not I call it out, if and when I do, I intend for it to likely resonate with your life path number, the day and or month that you're born, potentially the house that you may want to pay particular attention to within your natal chart. Could just be confirmation that you need to pay particular attention at that time, and especially that it is likely playing out as I'm saying in the messages. You understand what I'm saying? So basically, again, just confirmation, 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 okay? And you may start seeing a lot more of that. And I don't know if I said it already, but it could be pertaining to the chakra system that you may want to work with as well, okay? All right, did I say, oh, all decks are listed below. And yeah, and any information that you may want or need should be in the description box. So just let me know if you have any questions, okay? All right, now let's get on into, actually, no, no. Let's get a quick word of prayer, okay? To the Most High, Heavenly and Divine, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, come to you saying thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for this beautiful day, for another opportunity to be a clear and humble channel and vessel, to bring forth the messages straight and clear to the collective no chaser. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the love, the support, the protection. Speaking of protection, I ask that you block, bind, unwind, cut cord, simply transmute any low vibe, negative, unwanted energies and or entities trying to come in and steal, kill, and destroy and cause any hurt, harm, or danger. Thank you, thank you, thank you for that. You may return to sender with so much love and uplifting and healing energy. As I said, simply transmute it, whatever. Thank you for the voice. Thank you for the gifts of reason. Thank you for the mental stability. Thank you for the clarity and the truth. Thank you, thank you, thank you for that. Thank you for the gift of the tongue, for the words, and just for the messages. Thank you. As always, I pray that the messages uplift, enlighten, heal, strengthen, protect, nurture, nourish, encourage, uplift. I said enlighten, right? Yes. Just bring forth whatever the viewer may need. May it play out in the lives of any and all involved for the utmost and highest good, as I know you will see fit. All these gifts of abundance I come as and give thanks yet again. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I can't thank y'all enough. Ooh-wee. All right. So now getting into the recap real quickly, y'all, and I'll try not to take too much time because, hey, I know it's precious and valuable. So let's not forget, we're diving into this overarching energy of trust, okay? And as the card says, you can use this as a message of affirmation or even a mantra, however you feel. I definitely would, and just say it to yourself, you know what I'm saying? Write it up on the mirror, you know, make you a little note. I don't know what you need to do, but please take heed to it. It is trust, and it says, I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. That is, I'm here. Order my steps in your word, dear Lord. Hey, lead me, guide me every day. Sing your anointing, Father, I pray. Order my steps in your word. Please order my steps in your word. Hey, you gotta listen though, that's the thing. Take heed. as the BODs go, the topmost, as you see, is human, and you got a lovely old Buddha there, just as happy-go-lucky as he want to be, he or she, but you know. And it says, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. You gotta laugh. You can't take life too seriously, for real. Because why? It's just a reflection of you. Be happy, be carefree, be in that childlike energy, for real, for real. And underneath that, we have guilt. And it says, I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. That's what we're doing. Man, you can't take that with you. Why? Why would you want to? No shame, blame, guilt over here. No guilt tripping. Don't put the finger unless you reverse it on yourself. You know what I mean? All right. And then underneath that, we have balance. I bring a state of perfect, and I always want to say peace, but that still matters and pertains to the situation. If you go back to the original, and I highly recommend this, honestly, to go back to the original part 1, the first quarter YAG is what I call them, year at a glance. And you can get in even more in-depth clarity and understanding and messages as it pertains to all of this, okay? But, and you'll see where that peace comes from, because that's what I channeled originally when I wrote it. But the card itself says, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment, all right? And then underneath that, and the last and final one, is adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. And baby, that's what we're here to do. You know, no matter what it look like, seem like, feel like, you gotta look past that. Go beyond the veil, you know what I mean? Beyond the illusion, see what's really real, all right? All right, so then moving into your headers for the month and clarifying this energy or what you may need to focus on and dive deeper into, we have hobbies, okay? And I was saying in the original, the part 1 YAG, that there, I do feel like, because this kept coming up, the hobbies that is, kept coming up, whether it was a card that came out or a BOD, right? It's throughout, even if every quarter. But so there is a decision, that's what I'm saying, that's going, and as we're about to get into OG clarifiers, which is card deck in just a moment, there is a decision that is going to need to be made, and I do feel like many are going towards a more, maybe I don't want to say it like that, but like there's a newfound passion or love for something, okay, or even someone, but I feel like it's more of something that you're doing or even creating, okay. So we have the BODs, as you see the topmost, the current one is healthcare change, and then body changes, and then adult children, and then seeking and finding, okay? So like I said, it may not even be you personally, it may be somebody who has adult children, maybe adult children, right? Noticing this with, okay? And that's cool, like switch it up if you want to, you know what I'm saying? But just maintain your focus on whatever it is that you are putting your energy and intention towards. You understand what I'm saying? And allow that to manifest before moving to the next. Okay, so then moving into the OG clarifiers, which is the card deck, we have the 2 of Wands. Let me see where we at. Okay, the 2 of Wands, which is Eastern Prickly Pear, and the 4 of Pentacles, which is Spiderwort. All right. And as I just got through saying, that's pretty much the message from that is, because I do remember, they bring it back for a reason, because I do remember in the last voiceover, and I saw 909, that's right, or 959 and 1001. But, wow, 959 is that, with that 5, that is that movement, that change, that growth. But in the last one, I was getting somebody's like front door, a house door shutting, right? But I never saw a body. I never saw like a person. So, and I even mentioned, I said, are you coming or going? And maybe you really don't know, or whether or not you're coming or going. You know, things can be kind of helter-skelter where you don't really know. So, and then I also got the message that maybe somebody is moving, and that is a decision to be made. And speaking of, especially confirmation with that 5 energy in 959, and then 1001, that's the new one. Some cycle is ending to go into the 1, which is a new beginning, right? A new cycle. So yeah, and as I was saying, you're gonna have to let something go, you know, to move on. All right. And then what I even wrote for this, for the 2 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, is someone may be from the east side of town or neighborhood, east of the state, country, continent, and I'm even hearing southeast. And I say a decision is going to need to be made at some point in regards to what you want to do to protect your energy, bring you peace, heal your heart, and balance you holistically, okay? So with this, the bods, as you see, the topmost is 6 of Wands, purple passion flower, and that's victory and success, baby. And then the 7 of Swords, yellow fringed orchid, 10 of Pentacles, columbine, Ace of Swords, crimson clover, which is non-native, and that is the truth. And then I see the 7 of Swords, spotted bee balm, that's underneath the Ace of Swords, okay? Wait a minute. No, the 8 of Swords. I say we just had the 7 of Swords. I see the 8 of Swords, spotted bee balm, which is underneath the Ace of Swords, okay? A lot of air. That's what I'm saying. Even going back to that house analogy, the door, front door, somebody don't know if they're coming or going. They're kind of stuck in limbo a little bit. Anyway, all right, so that's that on that. That's crazy. Because at the end of this part of the channel messages, I see hashtag 1234 on the clock. So 1234 is on the clock. And then in quotes, I have move in orderly fashion or in divine order. And I have ordered my steps. That is wild. That is why I didn't even realize that was there. Oh my. I mean, I'm sure I read it and said it in the original video, part 1. That's what I'm saying. Go check that out. But anyway. Alright, y'all. So let's go on and dive into it without further ado. Okay. And I forgot to tell y'all. Hold on real quick because I forgot to tell y'all. It is now 8:14 what I see on the time. But in beginning this kind of voiceover, it was 7:47. So hey, I know that's for somebody. Somebody may be getting on the plane. Ain't that a plane? I don't know the numbers on them jets. But yeah. I feel like that's a plane. Anyway, that's what the message I was getting. Somebody got to take flight for real. So as we take flight into these readings, I pray you get something from it, all right? All right. All right, Earth signs, last but not least. All right. Let's dive on in and get the Earth sign. Starting with the big tarot. See what we got for you for our beautiful Earth sign spirit. Messages of clarity and truth. Messages of guidance. That was quick. This one be saying too, though. I'm not playing it. This is first. Ooh. Alright. The King of Air. I was going to say King of Fire, y'all, and it clearly is air. Y'all might want to go check out that fire sign reading. Alright. This is Aquarian energy heavy on Archangel Michael as well. So even if you need some kind of road blockage clearing, like I said, even with all that air that we saw at the OG, under the OG vibe, help clearing you mentally, you know what I'm saying, removing any blockages, any stagnation, any doubt, any uncertainty, any of that. This is what the energy that you can be in, who you can call on, and what you can use. Okay. Very, I heard astute, attuned, and balanced. Ooh, yeah, come on, Virgo. And wow, if that and with this Virgo energy and the Hermit coming out as well, definitely that. I'm telling you, oh my. And you were coming up, Virgo. I see you showing up. Welcome. Bring that beautiful energy, honey. But you were showing up heavy in the fire sign reading, so that's probably why I was trying to say fire. For real. Go back and check that out. So, of course, with this Hermit, y'all, I always get, I got the keys. I got the keys. You see them keys lined up, you know what I'm saying, ready for you to do what you need to do, you know. Utilize that energy, unlock that door, go deeper in, right? Rest, retreat. I heard release, okay? Maybe it was something you already know, definitely know, like we said from the original channeling and recap, right? Also with this number 9, some kind of cycle is potentially wrapping up or needs to. Somebody may be life path 9, okay? Born on the 9th, born in the month of September for sure. Heavy September Virgos coming through, show up. Come on through. Open that door. Unlock it. You got the keys. You hear me in the video saying exactly what I just got to saying. Almost on the show the bottom. Look at these. Yeah. When you being called, you just, hey, you better follow. I mean, you do what you want to do, but baby, I am learning. There is a reason for not even, I already know. There's a reason for everything, but I'm saying, I'm learning to go with it. Because it's so beautiful the way it unfolds and what they have in store. And if you just trust, like I said, if you attune, align, hey, they will show up and show out for you in ways like no other. It's honestly sometimes unbelievable, because that's why I say when I be like, oh, that's crazy, it just be like, that is amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like, they be wowing. And I feel like this is what that is. Some form of communication. For me to even go on that tangent, y'all, it definitely may be from the divine. You just gonna be spiritually led and guided. Like I said, when you release, when you retreat, when you, what they said? I heard resend. Maybe you gotta resend a message. But I was getting resend, like, take it back. You know what I'm saying? What they call it? Did that? Yeah. Yeah. Retract. That's what, yeah. So I don't know, something about that. I don't know. Maybe even with an email or some kind of message, some kind of, because I keep hearing telecommunication. Yeah. Maybe even some kind of message. It's just like, I don't even want to keep saying the same thing, but that's just what I'm getting. Whether it's via text message, email, what else could be electronic? Something. I mean, it could be verbal. Maybe somebody doing, because I see somebody at a podium doing like a press conference or whatever. I don't know, honey. It's something of that sort where they're going to retract, amend, or even change and try to resend another form, like that's what they said. Another form of communication, or say it in a different way, present it in a different way. Maybe that's what you need to do. Beautiful energy here, though, but it's something gonna be real fast, quick, and hurry. You may not even notice.
Real quick, light. Okay.
What else for Earth? Look. Hey, they want to be out here, because honey, oh my God, you see it's on the top, right? Let's see what all these are. Okay then, jeez. It's a lot of energy.
They say answer that call.
Okay, they said answer the call. I had to go back because I was talking over it as I was playing it back, you know. Anyway, yeah, answer the call, baby. And oh, yes. And I do believe, not even I do, but yes, I definitely believe. So, listen. So, yeah, something could be coming through, and I'll be trying to process it and get the, see how I'm going for, they said fortify. Formulate is what I was trying to say, the message. Oh, wow. So listen, so even with it, I said it's more than likely going to be a call from the divine, right? I heard a divine call. But also what I was getting is, could be somebody from your past. I just can't help to get it like this, especially with it coming out of this 10 of air. And the way she's blowing, she's like, yeah, right, get away from me with that bullshit. She ain't trying to hear it. She's like, ta-ta. That's the energy I always get with this. So you probably do have somebody blocked or not in communication, and oh yeah, see, they said they're gonna be trying to call from strange or unknown numbers. Hey, use your discernment. That's what I would say. Don't answer that phone, especially if somebody being like just causing some havoc and just that's that mental manipulation of mind factor and playing games and like, no, just no. Anyway, me moving beyond it, because that's where that 7 of Swords, 8 of Swords, all that under as I'm fixing the deck. You know what I'm saying? That's the vibe. That's where it's coming from.
Cut this out, because what is okay. Don't forget this.
But as we go, look. And like I said, don't forget we got the 8 of Swords with that as well. Underneath that ace, right? You down with that?
That's the truth. Speak your truth, especially with Archangel Michael. Cut through the bullshit. Don't self-deceive. I gotta show y'all these this way. Show you one at a time. We just saw this. That's why they wanted me to show it. So it was meant to be.
Yeah. So yeah, you could have blocked in. Speaking of telecommunications, you could have blocked in via I heard social media, but in all forms, in all ways. And so they trying to. I feel like somebody may be trying to formulate this message, and they keep like erasing it, going back. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. And they may get the nerve to send it, and then it's like, they hurry up and we're cooking. Anyway, continuing.
Make some room, y'all. I heard share the space. Is that where somebody going to a shared space?
And of course, even with this judgment energy, I generally get Pisces and or Scorpio. Don't ask me why. That's just always been forever since I started learning and working with tarot and the cards and all that. That's what I get. That may even be who it has to do with, like that season. Yeah, we can leave it at that. Maybe something about the 20th or even the 2nd, okay? Or even, ooh. So, actually, by the time these come out, it'll be well after the fact. But if you journal, please go back and look at February 20th, what was going on around that time. Because I guarantee you something about that. But at the time of filming, we have not yet gotten to that date. So, yeah. Matter of fact, it's Friday the 13th. As I'm recording this voiceover. Yeah. And even saying that, look, wow, that is the 13th day is Scorpionic energy. Death, rebirth, right? What is today as a whole? That would be 4, 6, and then the 10 year, right? So 16 is still Scorpionic energy. Is that right? Yeah. Plus 2, 1, and 3. That's a 6, and the 10, that's a 16, which is potentially a 7. Oh my gosh, even talking about the completion or the manifestation, whatever, honey. Hey, I can't make it up. And I see 11/21. Alright. Oh, that may be somebody's birthday. Speaking of, somebody in Scorpio, Sage, Custom. Definitely, especially for me to start out about to call somebody fire in the beginning with that King of Air. Yeah.
Oh, I just got somebody maybe trying to call you too that you may have blocked. They can't get through.
See? Because now we're at the part where I felt like I said it in the video, where somebody from your past who you may have blocked. Definitely haven't been in communication. Somebody country shit. Ooh, yeah, that's what's gonna be trying to call.
You gotta use your discernment. It's your judge. Oh, yep. I don't know. Look, trust your inner voice for me moving this trust over here.
Look, I said the same thing. But listen, and as we knocking this trust over, putting this card up here, I'm telling you, I can't make it up. Y'all hear what I'm saying in the video, and I'm trying to let it play, especially during the moment, so I ain't gotta keep pausing and correcting and all this other junk. But you hear what I'm saying clearly, right? I can't make this up because the pre-recorded pre-shuffle was done. This was done back in January. Let me see what date is on here, if I can. Yeah, the 17th. I have not seen this nor touched this since then until now. I don't know y'all know I already know when I be channeling, like I just be in there, and I don't know why I always feel the need to explain this, but I just want I want to underscore the energy is the energy and it doesn't lie. The message is what it is. I'm trying to tell you, Spirit is trying to give somebody this divine message, and it's going to be up to you to take it as it is. Don't try to sugarcoat it. Don't try to warp it, distort it, or it to be anything other than what it is. If it's for you, it's for you. If it's not, let it go. But this is what it is. How I get the same exact message, because it's the truth. That's what the King of Air is in and of itself too. You know what I'm saying? Come on. And the 10 of Air, which links to the Ace, which we just saw and in the channeling. This is the truth. I can't make this shit up at all. I don't even want to try. It's too much. It's too much. Dang. But I love it.
You gotta trust yourself whether or not you answer that call, because if it's anything disturbing your peace, hell no. If you already know they're gonna show up at 8, right? You know, like that's a no-brainer.
I'm laughing because I said if it's anything disturbing your peace, hell
no. Come through, Virgo.
Look at that. Come on, Virgo. Baby, you showing out as we get into the vibe. Yes, and yes. This is, I said, somebody is so peaceful, so grounded, so balanced, so stable. And other folk who really are unhealed, 10 of Air energy, 7 of Swords, 8 of Swords at the bottom, OG bottom, they're going to be trying to tap in. They wondering how you doing it, really. They're intrigued. They're admiring, but in a way that they may be still mentally unstable. For real. They don't really know how to say that. They don't know how to communicate that very well. Right? Yeah. They trying to, but like, and and you just so unbothered. And I love it. I absolutely love it. You are so unfazed. Like, fuck out of here. I ain't even thinking about that bullshit. That was how long ago? Hey, even going back to 11/21 could have been something back in 2021, 2011, even 11/21 of last year. Shit, whatever.
What is it? I heard "Baby It's You," then I heard "Tell Me It's Real." The feeling that I feel. Tell me that it's real. What they say? Don't let love come and pass me by. Try. It's all you have to do. It's up to me.
I hear the song on this channel, right? That's what I'm saying. They want to tell you how they feel, but baby, I feel that this song. Okay, so I'm getting two different energies. The past one, the one I was like, you gotta use your discernment, and if they disturbing your peace, hell to the no. And it can be with anybody, y'all, especially with your Virgo energy coming through, strong Earth energy. It can be a family member. It could be a friend. It even could be a coworker, but whatever, whatever your scenario situation is. Again, still using your discernment and all that. If it is, like I said, that past person that is and or still, if they haven't grown, matured, or healed, right? You got double Virgo energy here. And mind you, this is my mini Empress of the minor arcana. So like, this is definitely somebody who is so much balanced. Speaking of Empress energy, Libra, Taurus heavy, but still very balanced, very grounded, very chillaxed, like unbothered. I'm telling you, like, it's a beautiful energy because she knows that it don't matter what she do, she gonna get what she desires wholeheartedly. She didn't put in the work. She sees things. She sees it for the way it is. She does not allow it to get her off her rocker. I'm seeing High Priestess in my mind's eye. That is some of that Libra energy as well as Virgo, Cancer, and Pisces once again. Anyway, she's unfazed because she knows without a shadow of a doubt, and she is so attuned to the divine. She has no doubt. When she receives the signs and synchronicities and the messages and downloads, bet. She willing to literally bet her life on it. Because she why doubt it? And she knows she has to move in silence. And she also knows that whoever it is, whether it's the past, so the other energy I'm going to tell you about in a minute, is I feel like with the songs, I feel like it's definitely somebody new. And they still, maybe a little unsure, obviously, with on how to approach you or come at you. Because like I said, this can be intimidating as far as the Libra, the Empress, or even Virgo energy of unfazed, unbothered. I feel like I was almost about to say unfathered. So somebody may not have had their father figure or father in their life. That may be something that you have had to heal as far as daddy issues. But anyway, that was crazy. But yeah, so the energy, whoever is in this beautiful, grounded, balanced, Empress-like energy, they can be intimidating to whoever it is that's admiring and adoring them and like really wants to communicate with them. Who may be trying to call them. Like, that's the thing. Somebody may be, even if you may not, especially if somebody new, you may not know who they are. I don't know how they got your number, and especially if it's an unknown number or a new number or whatever. I don't know how they got your number. If you've been having the same number for years, then hey, you may have erased and forgot about them, but they still got yours, honey. But I'm also seeing the email, the telecommunication come through strong, or even they may reach out to you on social media to try to, connect with you. I still feel like you may not recognize them, okay? And that's a beautiful thing, because that's bringing me the energy of somebody who truly has changed and shape-shifted and is reborn. Speaking about it, Scorpionic energy, all right? I ain't gonna spend all that time on this queen of earth, but that's what it is.
If somebody want to balance this situation,
look, I can't make it up. I cannot make it up, because then we have the justice. Libra energy, heavy. Okay, didn't I say what I just said? It's everything I just said. Whoever this is balanced, They know they heart is light as a feather. They went through the work of receiving and paying off the karmic debt. You understand what I'm saying? Like they're receiving the justice and the dharma for the karma that they've had to endure. This is a beautiful energy. Somebody may literally have had to go through some kind of legal action. Ooh. Speaking of that road opener and clearing, I'm seeing like Archangel Michael, and this could be literal, like as in the 3D and or metaphorical or metaphysical. But what I was seeing is Archangel Michael with his sword, what do you call that? Stab, like not hammering, but like basically breaking the chain. But with so much force, it makes a dent. And who is that has the big ass that big ass hammer, metal like mallet? Which superhero carry that big ass thing? Anyway, it's kind of like that, but it's the sword, and the sword, it slices right through it, but it has so much power and force that it makes a crack in the that's what I said, in the foundation, in the earth. Wow, that's some powerful shit. It creates a whole fault line, is what I heard. Ooh, oh, yeah. So that's what it was. Somebody spoke up and spoke out, spoke their truth, basically. Maybe told somebody about themselves, and it really cut through their ego. Somebody had that's what they said, very hard ego death. Like, because they were so adamant. They wanted to hold on. They didn't want to let go. 10 of Swords, you know what I'm saying? Like, they wanted to hold on with that 7 of Swords, 8 of Swords. They wanted to live in that victim mentality as if they were really going to thrive and survive. They didn't know. And probably this Virgo, that's my truth. Hey, we gonna tell it. We gonna tell it like it is. And sometimes it be the cold-hearted truth, but like we say it with so much love. We have so much love behind it. We don't mean no harm by it. You know what I mean? Especially balanced ones, healed ones. But the other party involved was not ready to receive, not wanting to hear it, not at all. And so that's why they had a very hard ego death. At the same time, so damn, baby, you are the karma. You are karma walking and talking. What you say, that's what it is. It's guaranteed to come into fruition. So be very mindful of your words. That's why you really have to work hard to get through the 7, 8, 10 of Swords. You know what I mean? All that. Beautiful, baby. I love this energy because now you're on to the lunar with this 11 here. Beautiful. I just want you to know you're my favorite girl. Yeah, I heard that song. Yeah, I heard I say in the video. So, the song I'm sharing on all that. I feel like that's somebody new. They want to celebrate with you, boo. As we move into the next vibe, which is a 3 of Cups, 3 of Water. Look at this. I can't make it up, y'all. I cannot make it up. And even with this 3 of Cups, I don't know if I'm getting ready to say it here because I'll be jumping ahead of myself, but hey, it is what it is. I do feel like, too, didn't I say the karma that you have had to deal with? You have healed third-party situations. You ain't no more. No time for it. Not at all. You said, baby, if I ain't number one, you ain't it. Like, you got to go. And it's not even what's the word? Like, I heard conceited. That's not, but it ain't on that level. It's just that, especially with this Queen of Earth, we know our word. What the fuck? I look like being a side piece to anybody. You can call it conceited if you want to. I don't give a damn. It is what it is. Just because you don't know your worth, you going from pillar to post, robbing Peter to pay Paul, sleeping with this one, that one, and the other one just to fill a void that you don't want to face and heal, that ain't my problem, that's yours. That's what I feel like somebody said. In such a way. That was my neck too. Yeah. Yeah, they put their foot on somebody's neck. And whoever the other party is, they didn't like it. Oh well. Bye, Felicia. Have fun with all your... somebody going ham. Have fun with all your raggedy bitches. You moving on. It's saying you coming out of this third party-ish. And thank you. It's about time. What is that? I think I'm doing a mashup.
I don't mind, because I heard it's about time.
Look, see, I told you I jumped ahead of myself. But hey, that's what it is. That's what it is. Exactly that.
But releasing, liberating. This is what this is all about.
Didn't I say that? Releasing when I heard that? Not when I heard. That's when I heard it. But when I was talking about that Queen of Earth, that Virgo energy, can't make it up. We're finishing with this page of air. And that's the truth too. That's, in a way, that's a true secret. But that is liberation. If you read the guidebook, freeing yourself. Like I said from that, anything low vibrational that had you mentally fucked, like, no, you got to go. You got to go. Because I can see clearly now the rain is coming. You done cried enough over whatever, whoever.
Rising above. Freedom. You know, freeing from that negativity, that low vibrational ish. With this in the center here, and it's the ones, that's the balance. Don't forget that's at the bottom over there for the trust, right? But I be trying to say peace. But for real, peace and harmony.
I love it. I can't make it up, and it just, it's so, I can't, it could all be so simple. As I see 1137, ain't that a 111? But you rather make it hard. Oh, somebody was just toxic. Loving you is like a battle. And we both in love with God. Tell me who I have to be to gain some reciprocity. See, no one loves you more than me, and no one ever will. Somebody probably said that for real. That's a little toxic. No, but simply because it's and I mean, not to knock how they feel or where they're coming from, because in a way, sometimes that is how I feel, and that is, I wouldn't say more, like no one would love me more than me, but like me. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody like me. That's really how I feel about that. The reason that in the way that it can be a little toxic is in that way, because it's kind of like I'm seeing the devil energy, and that's, I guess, where I was hearing even conceited, because it's like, you saying it like you guys give to earth, but baby, you just as toxic like that. What? You know what I'm saying? Like, huh? I want to say what, come again? Like, you put who? Because I can love me more than you. You know what I'm saying? And more than what you've shown, more than what I've received. The fuck you talking about? So that's how I say it can be a little toxic. Okay, moving into the light series tarot.
Virgo showing out heavy. Some of you may want to get into that hermit mode, and if you have been, come on out of hiding, because you got the victory over this passion flower.
Talking my shit to my Virgo.
Somebody been in hibernation, working on their hobbies. Good for you.
I didn't stop that last clip at 23:22.
Right there with you, boo.
Which is about going back to that Virgo energy.
And they will be victorious. Whenever you release them, launch them. Yeah, it's gonna bring you out of this.
I see it. 5 of Pentacles coming out. Yeah, I'm gonna just let the pre-recorded video play.
I got the victory. I got the victory. Tell Archangel Michael to cut that out. Then I tell you got the key. Unlock that door. Come on through. Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the first of the night.
Told y'all I was seeing the devil energy. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's what you cut. And look at it, because really I want to put it like this. Look at you looking at him like, let him try me. He's home up and time. And I ain't playing with nobody. Hey. Come around and she gonna catch a body. Like, hey. Look how she's looking at him like I wish a ninja would. I'm gonna itch you. I'm gonna carve that into you. Keep playing with me.
That's the reading, right?
Yeah. I'm not trying to do y'all whole reading right now. I said yeah, because if that's the devil that's trying to communicate with you, hell no, you already know. Keep them blocked. Keep them blocked. Somebody gonna wait forever. They gonna wait all my life. I had to fight. They willing to wait as long as it takes.
That's our reading right there.
It's toxic, and I just like I told water signs is like that may be who it is. Could be the CAPPY or a water sign. That's way too many, but look. They really just tried to, oh my God, I gotta take that. That's crazy. So that's trying to be seen. That's a lie, y'all. Oh my God, because that's it. We just, man, listen. I can't make this shit up, but where are these gonna go? Oh my gosh. Didn't I say something? Anyway, here go temperance. Sage energy, balance. Patience, even. You've been patient far too long. Like, long enough. Shit, for real. Oh, look at this beauty. This is absolutely beautiful. Oh my God. Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. You coming out of this, baby. Like, moving real fast, quick in a hurry. Whatever you've been doing is working. It is paying off, like quite literally.
253.
And I'm telling you, with the 6 of Wands over here, I got the victory. Because you have healed, baby. That's what it is. Your wishes, dreams, and desires have come through. You done beat this devil, damn devil. You done balanced yourself. Listen. And now with the Saturnian energy with Capricorn, your wish is my command. He gotta give it up. You done beat him. You know, with love. With so much love. And gratitude.
I just saw 440.
You done been patient. I said this. That's probably what's coming in too. Love. Love of my life. And it could just be with whatever you interested in, whatever you doing.
I just said that.
But that's the truth. It is. Don't knock up the camera, girl.
I literally just said that.
That's the truth, though. That's what it is. That's double clarification. And that is what you're receiving, is that clarity. Mental stability. The truth. You see things for what it is. When you... Yes. They said when you call judgment on whatever the situation is, that's what it is. And that's why that Virgo energy comes with the truth. Man, listen. That's why you gotta be mindful what you say. Be mindful of your words. Somebody could have been dealing, like, it was very toxic. Somebody, they've been arguing, fussing, fighting. But, like, no more. No more. That's done. Dead, done, and over. You can't take my soul. Somebody try to have you low. At the low. Like, you done been through that dark night real quick, like, and especially with this coming under the 8 of Wands. And that's powerful because the last few who are air and water, they had 5 in the clarifying the tarot, right? You got 5 in everything.
I got 5 on.
Water even had 5 in the final. See that? You gotta say, oh my God, and that's confirmation. Baby. Yeah. Hey, I'm loving this. I'm loving it. And I said it was something about this 3 anyway. Like with the Empress energy in the number 3. This the 3rd month, right? Well, whatever. Y'all know. Of the calendar year. Okay. It's coming real fast, picking her. This victory, this success, this balance, this peace, this love, this heart, this whatever you've been manifesting, working on in the background, whatever you putting out. Oh man, you done learned a lot. You don't learn, and I feel like it's more just about yourself. I got a new attitude. Yeah. And I love it. I really do. It feels good. Yeah. Oh my God. You have balanced yourself. And because you have nurtured and loved and healed yourself at the star in the center here, against this, man, listen, it is paying off. And this is long time type energy. You know what I mean? Love of my life. You are my friend. You your own best friend. Look, this is what you done fought. Ain't no more of this. You healed, baby. You are so healed. I gotta see what's under here though. I'm sorry, let me show y'all this way. I gotta see what's under here though. You done cut that. Look, I knew it. Confirmation after confirmation after confirmation. You went deep down in there to the depths of your soul, to the bottom of your heart, to where keep bleeding, keep bleeding, I love. You ain't give up. And for that, you will be heavily rewarded. Very much so. The devil, hey, that's your bitch. Get that real talk. You can have whatever you like. And I promise you, and it ain't, didn't I say, you can't take my soul because you didn't sell your soul. And because you defeated this monster, it could have been the monster within. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the dark night of the soul, just yourself. You faced your shadow. And you really healed that shit. Not even just for you, but for the generations to come. And baby, because of that, oh my God. I'm loving it. Thank you.
As we move into the ERYKAH just to
that's all I can say. Thank you. I received it. But yeah. You know how they say, I love that. You know how they say, like, angels in high places, especially Archangel Michael right here. You also got them demons bowing down. Bow down, worship you. But it's the energy of, you know how they say God will make your enemy your footstool. That's what it is. Because they kept trying. Then days won't come through. They kept trying. I'm his whole motherfucking violence. And I ain't playing with nobody. But you was patient. You ain't retaliating. You ain't seek revenge. You just, yeah, I heard somebody say, I'll let my goons handle it. Real talk though. Like, you gave it up to the Most High and just like, hey, handle my life. And because you didn't do anything retarded,
somebody talking shit.
I don't know how to use that word. I don't know who answered speaking on that, but you ain't doing anything outlandish like that. This is why you getting this reward. Wow. Confirmation. Love you. Where that 2 of Cups go?
Yes. The 2 Cups was under the bottom.
I thought it was out here. Was it under the bottom of that? Am I tripping? Yeah, okay. I mean, I wasn't tripping. Come on now. Yeah. Did I show y'all this?
And it's everything I said. It's confirmation, guys.
I hear double up. Yep. That's the one. That 7 of Swords was in that bunch too. I should have looked at them and just put them back, but.
Yeah. 8 of Earth, 8 of Pentacles, turmeric, more Virgo energy, and I love turmeric, y'all. It's so good for detoxing, for balancing and stabilizing, even your circulation, blood pressure, your heart, your kidney, like it's everything. Digestion is everything. Not to mention that 8 of Pentacles is talking about that self-work, right? And your self-worth. Remember that's what we were talking about earlier? And if y'all haven't noticed, hey, the pre-recorded, that was the reading right there. So I just let it play as it is because that's the messages, okay? It's just confirming, like I said, because I've already given. That's why I think that's why they even, not even think, I do believe that is why they had me go into that whole tangent about me reiterating the fact that the message is what it is. The truth is the truth. It's unchanged. It's unwavering. And honestly needs no explanation, right? But all this does is confirm.
More Virgo.
Right? Somebody been put in the work. Somebody really been working on themselves, focusing on themselves. This is, again, that heavy Virgo energy.
Careful, I keep hearing, I know my ships are coming in. Again, I don't think I like it with the 2 of air though, but 3 of water. We just saw the 3 of
and the good tarot.
I feel like somewhere.
No.
Maybe that was what's the name reading, but I feel like water sign reading, but I feel like it was y'all. Anyway, whatever.
It was under the vibe, right?
This is that third party shit that you didn't heal. Yep.
That's my stomach, girls.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the finale? Wow, okay, all right now. That's why I was hearing it. This is my, I know my ships are coming in. Oh, my. I love you, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. There we go. We in there. Yeah. The confirmation.
Like this up,
both vibes. You can't make it up, baby. You can't make it up double time. And I said something about double up. Come through, Nip. I said it. Somebody is doubling up, baby. You got victory twice. Success twice. You are successful, baby. You are walking success. And you running with it. Oh, look. Oh my gosh, did we not see this already too? No, that was water. Either way.
I love it.
Yeah. Y'all might want to check that reading now. Y'all definitely got something to do with, I don't know, it might just be hidden in your chart. And again, that Libra energy. Did we not see? Oh, Queen of Swords.
And we already saw the justice.
And with that, that balance. Don't forget, it's one of the vibes. Okay.
We saw the justice as well as the body of the good tarot. But that's 3 times. 3rd time the charm.
Like this stuff. But hey, I feel like this may be that water sign who like that now because you got the victory, baby.
Fire signs also got victory, 6 of Wands twice, by the way. So you may want to check that reading out.
I gotta see what's underneath this. Spirit has worked on you. You are in perfect alignment. That's every 3. Now we done seen every 3. Because we saw the 3 of Swords at the bottom, right? I just 3 of fire, 3 of water here, and we saw the 3 of, well, I still feel like that was y'all, but still 3 of water here, and then 3 of earth, 3. Y'all might start seeing repetitions of that, and that is confirmation. Okay, that's why you had to go through all of this, to be aligned and or realigned. Yep. I'm telling you, somebody try to knock you off. I said somebody try to get you, disturb your peace. Did I not say that to y'all?
Alright, y'all.
That's what's coming through.
That's a talk about shit. Let's move into the final deck. Message of advice and guidance from the, what is it called? Oh, what is really about? Spirit Animal Oracle. $15.39 is where I stopped that last clip. What is that? 9-9. You may start seeing repetitions of 9. Look, that was fast. Oh, grasshopper.
Yes, come on, grasshopper. Come on, full energy. And ain't this? It's a 30. I told you something about the 3s though. I heard Virgo. Somebody got to get their crown and their wings. Fly, fly, fly. Yeah, you definitely did that, honey. Yeah, you did this seemingly with ease, but I know it wasn't. Trust me, I'm right there with you. I'm telling you. But to outsiders looking in, yeah, that's what it looked like. It was like you defeated that monster with, like, what they said? 2 snaps and whatever. He's like, yeah. He was dealing with a little sticky little something. Thought he was anyway. He or she. He must be speaking to the feminines out there. Yeah, this little rascal thought he was slick. Couldn't be oh, hell nah. I was about to say could be Scorpio because this is Scorpio energy, and that Scorpio don't want me to baby, you better get on somewhere. You didn't want me to say it. Yes, I'm telling on you. Cause you thought you better come correct, ninja. Yeah, I'm talking about trying to stain your ass. Like, it hurt. That hurt. Yeah, whatever this cycle was with this joker, that hurt. But it will be alright. It will be alright. When I make it to the city, it will be alright. One of these mornings, and guess what? When this victory ain't right there, just be humbly grateful, y'all, because it's gonna shock the shit out of most. Because they didn't think and they didn't want you. They wanted you to stay here, right? But baby, when you close that door, this cycle, wrap it on up, and go through that healing. Oh, love. Listen, I'm right here. Like, let me get sprinkle me, like, for real. Anyways, let's get into this. Let's get into this reading, y'all. Yeah, I love it though. Right, Tokyo. Thank you, Spirit. All right, hold on. Let me get the guidebook. All right, so I paused it at 3:11, y'all. Look, I had to go release. Yeah, anyways. So, Grasshopper Spirit, pages 92 through 94. Okay, 2, 3, and 4. Number 30. Take a leap of faith. The Oracle's message. Right now, you are poised to jump up into the next level of your life and move forward into something even better than you could have ever imagined. When Grasshopper Spirit appears, it is a fortuitous time to take a leap into the unknown. The Grasshopper Spirit represents the innovative spirit that says, quote, why not, end quote, and has faith in the powers of co-creation. I said somebody doing it with that 2 of Cups, right? You are being called to trust that this is the right time to go with, you are being called to trust, going back to the trust, that's why they stopped me, held me up a minute, right? That this is the right time to go with that idea, relationship, or situation. Take risks, for abundance in all forms will show up for you. Wondrous things await when Grasshopper Spirit appears. You are not going to go backward, so listen to your intuition rather than your feel for. Jesus, that's why they tripping me up, because it's going back to that trust. They said trust that inner voice, which is your intuition. And with all that air energy, that's the ego that they're getting ready to talk about, that fear, that doubt, right? You are not going to go backwards, so listen to your intuition rather than your fearful ego that resists any change and clings worriedly to what was. Luck is on your side. Jump up and forward with confidence, for Spirit has so much in store for you if only you take that leap. Okay? Trust falls, what they said. So the protection message. It is hard for you to trust in good fortune because you have been hurt in the past when you took a risk. Didn't we see the... No, that was the... who was that? Fire. Anyway, it is hard for you to trust in good fortune because you have been hurt in the past when you took a risk. Staying earthbound does not offer the safety you seek, for that can be found only through trusting that Spirit is always with you and wants the best for you. Your intuition is guidance from Spirit, telling you to let go of your fears and leap into the abundance and good fortune awaiting you. It's going back to what I was saying about, that's why I just know, like, when you feel it, when you hear it, when they give you them signs of synchronicity, that guidance, messages, go with the flow. Just watch how they wow you, I promise. Grasshopper Spirit reminds you that the only way now is to jump forward. Can you be willing to trust the unknown? The great, that's going back to that 8, when I'm talking about that 8th house energy, Scorpionic energy of the unknown, the mystery, right? Because life is but a mystery, really, and but a dream. So can you be willing to trust the unknown, the great mystery that you can't fully understand? Even if you take the teeniest leap in consciousness to be willing, it's a beautiful beginning. And they end that with an exclamation point. Sure, every leap forward brings a new challenge, but you can handle it with spirit as your partner, trusting that this new experience will only deepen your life with magic and meaning. Take the leap! Exclamation point. Yeah. Because why not? They said, why not? Like, man, come on. It gotta be. Okay. But I feel like that's what it was coming out. Because they said, what they said is it gotta be better than your past and your last. You move into bigger and better, especially if you have learned and grown. Like, how can it not be? You understand what I'm saying? Come on now. Because, like, it's a new level. You have graduated. It's supposed to be different. It's supposed to be new. It's supposed to be unknown. And it may be a little bit intimidating. I'll see, oh, that is so precious. Oh, honor and nurture your inner child. Because I'm seeing a little like a preschooler and even a kindergarten. Because y'all know, well, I don't know if you remember, but like, if you have the kids too, like, you can remember the excitement as well as a little bit of the fear or even intimidation from graduating preschool to going to a whole new school, to a new class, to maybe new and different friends. You know what I'm saying? And like, but once they settled in, like once they got used to it and kind of faced their fears and got beyond the first day, they had a ball, did they not? Anyway. Anyway, so that's kind of what I'm seeing. It's like, and that's what I feel, how I feel it is with you. And this ain't just, maybe it is school for somebody, you know, but it could be anything in your life that you are doing differently, you know, that you are grown in, that you are moving up in, right? And as they say, especially with the devil here in the center, new levels, new devils, but like, that's just the energy within you, y'all. Because you got to just face yourself at every point and pivot and turn. Especially because old ways will continue to try to pop up in things you would just because you are familiar. What they say is the devil you know. That's why people stay stuck with their 7 of Swords, 8 of Swords. They would rather hang on and cling to what they know than face uncertainty, unfamiliar, the unknown. And that's not, I don't know about y'all, but nope, we're not doing all that no more. Like, hell no. I want to see what's all out there for me. Like, for real. All right, yeah, I tried that. Okay, on to the next. You know what I'm saying? In a responsible and balanced way, of course, with all the regular energy. But I'm just using that as an example. Like, I'm eager, I'm excited. Like, I want that new, you know? Because like I said, it got to be better than the past. Especially if you done had to claw your way through. Like, what? All right. Anyway, it's beautiful energy, y'all. This is what I got, and that's why I'm going to leave it, Earth signs. I pray that it resonates. If it does, you know what to do. For those of you who are new, that means comment your testimonies down below. You never know how this may help someone grow, especially including yourselves, and I hope and pray that's what you're here for. And whether or not someone comes to mind, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so very much for doing so. I truly appreciate it. If you would like to join me for any other videos and more such as these, please do check the playlist on the channel. I hope and pray you find what you're looking for. I hope and pray to see you there. If not, take care. I love and thank you anyway. And y'all, if you made it this far, go ahead and drop a sword. Yeah, your sword of truth. Keep being honest and authentic, y'all. That's the best thing for you. I promise you that. And keep cutting, slicing, and dicing if you have to. You know what I'm saying? Cut through the bullshit, cut through the illusion. Keep it plain and simple and true. And like I said, really, truth needs no explanation. For real. Say what you said, stand on that and move on. Alright now. So next one, don't forget your love and light, which is just your truth. Right? It makes everything alright. I promise you that. I love you and I thank you once again. Be easy. Deuces.